Hello, this is Randy in the shop again. Today we're going to be working on some more pieces for that grinder for that tool for regrinding the countersinks. Yesterday I went and took a motorcycle ride to a flea market in Truefant, Michigan, and walked around there for a couple hours, and I did manage to get a couple things. I'll swing you around here and show you what I got. I bought a tap wrench. I did not have one this size. I've got two sizes bigger and one size smaller. This was $3. And underneath a bunch of stuff was this multi-toil box, and I opened it up and it was this depth mic, 2.5 to 6. It's got a little bit of corrosion on it, not a whole lot. And so I picked this up. For both these items, it was $37 for both of them. The tap wrench was $2 and the depth mic was $35. So I got a depth mic, but it's a 0 to 1, and so I figured it would come in handy. Got a piece of material in the saw here. Get this sawed off, and then we'll put it on the mill, get it squared up, and we'll get ready to drill some mounting holes in it and a hole for the spindle. All right, I'm just working on squaring up this block. This is the last side. All right, I'll get this block out of the vise and I'll do a little deburn on it, and then we'll get ready to drill some holes in it. All right, all ready to drill and tap these holes. I gotta go 600 thousandths off of center. right there. Okay, slow this down a little bit here. Here we go. Alright. Get a countersink here. Okay. I'm just going to get a tap wrench. I'm going to finish tapping this by hand. Finish tapping it by hand because it's a blind hole and I don't want to snap the tap off. Feels like that's bottom right there. And grab a bottoming tap. I'm going to run a bottoming tap in it too. Alright, that hole's done. Now we'll go back towards center and we'll offset 600 thousandths the other way. Right there. Okay. All right. to drill our hole 600 thousandths deep. All right. Countersink this hole. Finish tapping it by hand here again. Like over there. On the bottom and tapped in, and these two holes will be done. Right there. All right. Now I got to flip this part over on its side and get ready to bore the hole in it for the spindle I'm going to make. All right, I got this part back in the vise, and I got to refine this edge right here, and then once I refine this edge, I got to come over 750 thousandths, and I need to drill a hole all the way through the piece. Here we go. Right there. Okay, now I got to move over 100 thousandths. Right there. Now I got to come in 750. Right there. Okay, locker table. Pull this out of the drill chuck, and I'm gonna have to raise this head up a little bit. Okay. Like that. Alright. Alright, I got another drill in here. All right, now I'm going to ream this hole to 1/2 inch. All right, that should be it. I'm going to lightly chamfer these 2 holes, and this part will be done. Like that. Okay. Okay, I got this block back in the vise here on the mill, and I'm gonna mill a hole to put this little check ball in. Change gears here a minute. There we go. Okay, here we go. Yeah, the ball fits good. I just tapped it in with a hammer. So, okay, this part is done. Alright, should be all set up here to start cutting some threads. So here we go. The thread pitch gauge out here, and we'll check it. Yeah, looks like 20 threads per inch, so set that back to 0. Okay. Wait for the number to come around again. Do a scratch pass here and we'll test fit the nut. See if the nut fits. I think it will. Let me do a little file do this first. A little bit of file on the top of it. Yeah, it fits good. Okay, wonderful. All right, now I get this piece out of the lathe. I gotta bore this end and drill a couple holes in it for a set screw, and this part will be done. Okay, here we go. See how we did here. That looks way better. Okay. Yeah, that looks good. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna take this out of this chuck, out of the rotary table here, put it in the lathe, and polish the surface up here a little bit, and then we'll part it off, and I'll be back. Okay, I got this part in the lathe here, and when I rotate the chuck, you'll see the dial indicator move. Like that there. And that's what's going to give me my 50,000, my relief on the cutter. As the cutter moves around, it's going to gradually cut deeper into the wheel, just like that. All right, I'm going to get this polished up a little bit and part it off. And then what I'll have to do is I'll have to drill a set screw hole, drill and tap a hole for a set screw, and I got to make the knob yet. Well, here's the completed tool. Once I got this put together, I had to figure out a way to adjust it, because if you put it on like a surface grinder, you could just move your table. Well, I don't have a surface grinder, I just have a tool grinder, and the table is fixed. So what I did is I drilled a hole through the spindle and put a 5/16 fine thread on this end with a 1/4 inch rod through the center. It's only drilled and tapped 5/16, probably the first inch, and then it's got a 1/4 inch rod. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'll adjust this in just a little bit. more. Like that. Gives you with a nice ground finish. It's razor sharp. And let's put it in the lathe and give it a try. All right, let's see how this thing cuts. Beautiful. Try this one more time here. Slow this down a little bit. Just like that. Works like a charm. So, all right. As far as dimensions go, this block is like 1 inch 650 by 1 inch 900 long. And it's 2 inch 200 tall, and I put the through hole in it for the spindle, 800 thousandths from the top here. This ring, which is the cam, is 1.5 inches in diameter. This is 1.25 inches. It's got a 1/2 inch hole in it for the countersinks. The shank on it is 1/2 inch. And then the wheel is the same size as this, so it's 1.5 inches with a 1/2 inch fine thread. Let me pull this out of here a second. I'll show you the pin that's in there. And that's what you use to adjust it with. There's my pin right there. I had a piece of 1/4 inch drill rod, so I just stuck that in there. That goes in there like that. You put your screw in. I have to go back in from the other side. Now I don't want to go back in. Okay. And then that goes on there like that. And it pushes against the end of this here to adjust it out when you want to take some more cuts on it. So and then when I put it on the table, I just set it on there, take a block of steel, and this squares it up with the edge of my table, and then I just clamp it down. And when you have a 90-degree cutter that you have to do, I just take these two bolts out, flip the plate around, and then you do the exact same thing here, only your cutter will be over here. So well, that's going to be it for this video. I hope you found that a little bit useful. I'll tell you, I struggled trying to get this cam right. That was a half-a-day adventure there, trying to get that right. But finally got it. I think it seems to work. All these are sharp, so that's going to be a wrap on this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. See ya.